Hello, my name is North and I'm bringing you a Devil's Third gameplay onto my channel. In this video I will be giving you my review for the game. I did buy it last week, I did get it through the post last week, but I thought I would play it for a period of time so that I can get a grasp of what the game is like and how the mechanics work. If I made this video this time last week, then this video would have been completely negative just because I wasn't used to the controls and the buttons and the mechanics of the game. But now that I've got used to it, I kind of feel like I am in a better position to give you my thoughts on the game. So speaking of the gameplay, this is an absolute cracking gameplay in the background. Hopefully you will enjoy it. I had an absolute blast playing it. It was just an absolute cracking game for me. Probably my best Devil's Third gameplay. And dare I say, probably the best Devil's Third gameplay on YouTube. I'll let you be the judge of that. It's a cracking gameplay. It's action packed. I got plenty of kills within this gameplay. Action packed all the way. Hopefully we'll enjoy it. So let's just get the negatives out of the way for Devil's Third. This time last week, if I made this video, I would have said that the melee system was broken, but it really isn't. I would have thought last week that when a character starts the melee animation, you're pretty much screwed. But what you have to do when somebody tries to melee you is you have to try and melee them back. You have to try and block their melee attacks and get your melee attacks in. If you just got your gun out and trying to shoot them, then you'll just die. You can't kill people at close range with weapons if they're using melee weapons. You'll just end up dying. So the best thing to do when you see somebody try and melee you is switch to your melee weapon and try and block their attacks and try and counter attack them. The maps, I think the maps are reasonably okay, but I feel like the maps are way too vertical. It's like this map, the Grand Canyon map. You will see later on in this gameplay that somebody's shooting me from up high, and I didn't know where they were. I prefer maps in shooters to be like a level playing field, like it's to be completely flat. I don't like how vertical some of the maps are within Devil's Third, but these maps definitely suit the 8 versus 8 players. But half the time you don't really get 8 versus 8 on most of the game modes, so you do spend quite a lot of time running around looking for players. But the good thing about what Devil's Third does is that it's got a radar automatically on, and it automatically shows you where all of the rest of the players are on the map, which is a great feature. It means that there will always be action, and it's just a great way. If there isn't enough players to fill the lobby, then it's just a great way for action to always be happening. But yeah, I'm just not a fan of some of the maps, how they are like vertical. It's like the New York map, that's kind of vertical in the middle. I'm not really a big fan of that. I prefer my maps being completely flat, which is why you will see me in this gameplay just sticking to one section of the map. It's where I'm comfortable at. It's where I feel more at home. I feel more exposed when I'm going up high, so that is why I'm like staying down low, and then I can see like people from all areas of the map where I am, and I feel like I do quite well what I'm doing within this gameplay. But 8 versus 8 is really chaotic. That's what I've noticed as well, and the frame rate does drop quite a bit, unfortunately, when there is 8 versus 8. 8 versus 8, I feel like it is a bit too much. I feel like this game being 6 versus 6 would be enough, but with 8 versus 8, it is really chaotic, especially on the Guardian game mode, which is kind of like hardpoint within Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. Definitely is chaotic 8 versus 8. Some people will like that. I kind of feel like the game would benefit if they did lower it down to 6 versus 6, but maybe that's just my taste in shooters. I prefer shooters having less players. I feel like it makes the game not as chaotic, but 8 versus 8 doesn't really happen that much, only in the game mode where it's got 5 times experience points, and this is one of the main problems that I've had with the game. A lot of the game modes you can't get a game in. So I haven't played the cargo capture game mode yet. I haven't played the game mode where you only use melee weapons. I haven't played that game mode yet because there isn't that many players playing the game. There is 11 game modes in total if you include siege mode. You've got 10 in the drill mode. Team deathmatch is one of them, which is what I'm playing right now in the background of this video. You've also got other game modes as well. It just means that the players that are, not many people play, have bought this game due to probably the reviews that this game's got. And with this game having so many game modes, it means that the small amount of players are spread like too thin, if you know what I mean. I feel like this game should have done what Splatoon did and just started off with siege mode, battle royale, team deathmatch, and then like unlocked all of the rest of the game modes over a period of time. Now, in defence of Valhalla Games, they are doing that because they did, they did release the Guardian game mode and the Carnival game mode after the release of the game. But maybe they could have, just left players to play certain few game modes and unlock the rest of them like one at a time. Maybe they could have done that, but yeah, I'm just a little bit concerned about this game at this moment in time because the main problem with this game is that the servers are region locked, and I just can't understand that decision at all. This game has zero longevity. This game will just be like 007 Legends in a few months' time, where you can only play on one game mode. That is where this game is heading. I don't know what the state of the game is like in Japan, but in Europe this game will just drop off like a stone. It really will drop off really, really quickly. I don't understand why they did do region lock servers. Maybe it's due to lag, but I'd rather actually get into a match instead of not actually be able to get into a match. I'd rather have laggy matches and not have any matches at all. That's just how I feel. This game has zero longevity just because the servers are region locked. I doubt I'll ever get to play some of the game modes within this game. It's just a massive shame. It really is a massive shame because I'm having fun playing this game at this moment in time. But I know that this game will drop off really, really quickly. I know not many people will play this game after a long period of time. So I feel like what Valhalla Games should do, I feel like they should release a demo on the eShop, kind of like what Splatoon did. They did the global test fire event to get people interested into Splatoon who weren't interested in the game before. And because this game has got terrible reviews, it has put off a lot of people from picking up this game. It's like myself, I was going to pick up this game day one, but I only picked it up a week later after hearing what other people had to say about this game. So I think they should release a demo on the eShop for the online multiplayer so that people can try it out for themselves, and maybe that might mean that more people will play the game, and hopefully Valhalla Games will do that. So that's the main problem I've had with this game at this moment in time, is that the servers are region locked. It will mean that the game will be dead in 6 months to a year's time. It really will mean that, unfortunately. It's just how the game is going. It's like I've noticed less players each night I've played the game. It's like team deathmatch. I've only been able to play it like 3 or 4 times at the most. That's just because there's only a fair few amount of players, and they're playing either siege mode or the game mode where they've got 5 times experience points. So unfortunately, that is where the game is going. That is one of the main problems I've got with this game. And the second one is the microtransactions. I'm not going to talk about them just because I've done a couple of videos talking about microtransactions within Devil's Third. They're just not needed within the game at all. But in terms of how fun the game is, I'm actually really having fun playing this game. I'm actually quite addicted to leveling up, getting more golden eggs, getting more dollar, so I can upgrade my weapons, my classes, and get new gear, get new weapons, and in the siege mode build new fortresses. It's like I haven't built a fortress yet. You can just go into siege mode just on your own. You don't have to join a clan, and that is what I am doing at this moment in time. Siege mode, it is actually quite fun. I will probably, if this video does go on for quite a while, I probably will upload a siege mode gameplay like right at the end of this gameplay, so that you're not staring at a black screen. But siege mode is a lot of fun. I definitely prefer defending over attacking though. Definitely do prefer defending. But it's just a nice twist. It's like you're playing on the same maps, but the maps look totally different to the maps within drill mode. So you feel like you're playing on completely different maps, and I absolutely love that. I absolutely love it. Basically, you've got to, as the attacking team, you've got to locate the defending team's command post, and you have to set a bomb or plant a bomb, and you have to explode that command post to win. If the fortress has 3 zones as the attacking team, I think if you win the first one, then you win the game overall. But if the defending team wins the first one, then you will have to win the next 2 as the attacking team to win the overall match. And as the defending team, you just have to stop the attacking team from planting the bomb at your command post. And if they do plant the bomb at the command post, then you have to defuse it. It's actually a really nice game mode, it really is. I've got a lot of clan invites from me just playing siege mode, from clans wanting me to join their clan. And that is one thing that I like about this game, which I forgot to mention, is that this game has a notification system. So when you get invited to a clan, it will pop up in the top right, which is, I think, pretty cool. But another main problem I've got with this game is that you can't invite friends like to a lobby. You just gotta hope that your friends are playing the game mode that you're playing. I don't understand that at all. Maybe it is different within siege mode. If you do join a clan, maybe you can invite fellow clan members to join your siege mode match. But within the drill mode, which is what I play the most, you can't invite anybody at all. Don't understand why that is lacking in this game. It needs patching straight away. That's just how I feel. There needs to be a invite system within Devil's Third. But that just pretty much concludes my thoughts on Devil's Third. I'm having a lot of fun playing this game. This game does have a lot of problems, but the pure gameplay, the pure gameplay is just a lot of fun. But I wouldn't be completely honest if I said that this game is the best thing since sliced bread, because it isn't. But you can still have a fun time playing this game regardless. And hopefully this video has given you a better understanding of how the online multiplayer works, because I've been reading these reviews and I feel like they do an absolute shit job at explaining the online multiplayer. But hopefully you get a better understanding of how the online multiplayer works. I've played the online multiplayer for a week now, and hopefully you will get a better understanding of how the online multiplayer works from somebody that actually plays the game, rather than somebody that just wants to get their review out as soon as possible and move on to the next game that they have to review. So I will still be playing Devil's Third. I will be switching up my time between Splatoon and Devil's Third. I still feel like Splatoon is the best shooter of 2015, but if you want something different than Call of Duty or Splatoon on the Wii U, then I definitely would suggest you to buy Devil's Third on the Wii U. But bear in mind, this game will die in a few months' time. It will go the way of 007 Legends, where you can only play one game mode, unfortunately. So to conclude, this game does have many problems to online multiplayer. It's like the aiming, which I forgot to mention as well. The aiming is quite clunky. It is quite hard to target enemies when you aim down sight. That's something which I have noticed. Hopefully they will patch that soon as well. But in terms of how the game is, in terms of how fun it is actually a really fun experience. So yeah, that is just pretty much all I'll talk about for this video. If you have enjoyed it, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. This video has gone on for quite a while, so I must apologise about that. Hopefully you enjoyed the first gameplay at the start. I don't know what kill streak I went on. I honestly don't know what kill streak I went on, but was an absolute cracking match for me. Can't believe I lost that game. I can't believe I lost it. It's the curse of the flipping blue triangles. It really is. I did pretty much all I could do within that team deathmatch game. But unfortunately my teammates just let me down. Just completely let me down within that match. And unfortunately I did end up losing that match. But in terms of how I did within that match, I went on an absolute tear. Literally, I feel like it is the best gameplay on YouTube, but I'm sure some people will disagree with me in the comments. I'm sure some people will say that the flamethrower is overpowered, and you know what, it probably is, but there is a counter to it within the equipment. You can attach, or you can get clothing with the attribute where it adds to your fire defense. So if you're pissed off about me using the flamethrower, then buy gear which will mean that you probably won't die with me coming up against you with the flamethrower, because I've come up against somebody that has got the fire defense abilities on, and I couldn't kill them with the flamethrower. So there is a counter to it within this game if you are bothered about me using the flamethrower. It's just that not many people use it, including myself. So that just pretty much concludes my review for Devil's Third. It's gone on for quite a while, so I really must apologise about that. But if you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, and in the comment section let me know whether you will be picking up Devil's Third or not, or whether you have picked it up already. And if you have picked it up already, let me know your thoughts about the game in the comments. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more Devil's Third content. But until next time, I'm out of here for now. Goodbye.